Hello, everyone. Hello and welcome. It is I, troopersjp, and thank you for joining me as I play through Sundial Games' 2026 quest calendar, The Souls of Saraku, a 365-day solo RPG where I play as a villain, Shade Murdstone, the Shadow Elf Bone Caller, who it has in the was a minion. Uh, I like to think of a trusted minion, a high-powered, cool minion, more like a majorin rather than a minorin minion. And I was sort of quasi-important for the evil Dark Overlord, who was defeated by the armies of the light, sadly. And I have fled, and there was a tower collapses, all sorts of bad things happened. I did a big, huge journey through a swamp and did not get the help I wanted from a spider lord, and now I'm making my way back to the dark citadel because I figure the battle should be over and maybe I can salvage something. And so that is what happened. What happened last time, and now we're going to find out what happens this time on Saturday, February 28th, and also Sunday, March 1st, 2026. This is the weekend, but also known as Stars Day, Snow's End 28, and Sun's Day, Frostmelt 1. What cool names of months. This makes me think of things. The next time I run a D&D game or a fantasy game, I think I want to make custom month names like this because that's cool. Anyhow, thank you for joining me, and shall we begin? So, first things first, before we do anything at all, this is, I'm seeing that there is a little loot backpack on the image for today's image. The image for today is also a bunch of, like, there's like a dwarf and an elf, maybe some humans. They look like they are good guys, I guess. They're in a camp and they look surprised to see me. So we'll see how that goes. But let's go do our looting for the day since we have the option of looting. And we roll a 3, and a 3 is some cryptweed. So I'm going to, using the app, add some cryptweed to my inventory. I actually don't have any cryptweed. So that's awesome. Now I have one. Cool. It is also, by the way, the weekend, and there is a weekend lottery. And you know what? While we're here, might as well just also do our weekend lottery, the Sunday lottery. While we're here, let's do that. We'll roll a d6. Oh, golly, we roll a 1, and a 1 means that we lose 2 gold. So our gold count goes from 15 down to 13, and I really would like more gold than that. But you win some, you lose some. Let's hope that that is not a sign of what is to come for today. Let's hope. Let's hope. So, as I approach the dark citadel, the decimated castle looming on the horizon, I spot smoke from a fire and hear the commotion of a camp. Believing allied forces have settled alongside the perimeter, I waltz in, catching a group of enemy troops unawares, who then even realize that I'm a villain. Cool. Cool. That must mean that you know how in Star Wars, like especially like the video games KOTOR, generally speaking, the more dark side points you have, the worse your skin is. So I guess if they didn't recognize me, I don't have that super evil pallid skin that's falling off yet. So that's a good sign. Let's see. I have choices. I can either infiltrate their camp, sneak in and slaughter, intimidate them into leaving, set fire to the camp, or poison their rations. Well, basically, I can go charisma, dexterity, charisma, wisdom, or intellect. And dex and charisma are my best stats. My dex is a +3. But here's the thing about that. Even though dex is +3, I have a special ability which lets me throw my dex bonus onto a different roll that is not a dex roll. So what I'm thinking is I should go with one of the charisma ones, and I think I'm gonna go infiltrate their camp, which is charisma which would give I could use my persuasive, which I do not have, but I do have a minion who has persuasive. So we're gonna go and try to infiltrate the camp because also I just waltzed in anyway, so I feel like I'm being particularly sneaky. Yes. So let's roll our charisma and see what happens. This is blend in with the enemy camp and gather information before striking. See, I'm a very gather information person. So let's roll this and see what happens. We roll a 14, and we get a +2 to that, which is a 16. So absolutely. If the result is 13 or more, I learn that this garrison was ordered to remain on watch and prevent anyone else from taking up the mantle of the overlord. What? Rude. With insight into the enemy's plans, I can deal with them more effectively. Choose another option below and gain a +2 bonus to my roll. Ooh, okay. That's really good. Let's, ooh, I love this. Okay. Okay, this is cool. Let's see. So I think since we did one charisma, now we do our dex, right? Since dex is our best, which is to sneak in and then slaughter them at night. I think that's the best way to go. Absolutely. That's what cool kids do. Um, Silently skulk about and eliminate the enemy troops one by one. Oh, okay. I'm gonna roll a d20. I roll an 11, +3 for my dex is a 14. I get that +2, which is a 16. If the result is 13 or more, which it is, you dispatch them without raising an alarm. Oh, cool. Let's describe this. So imagine it all being really dark, right? It's dark at night. You can have the torch lights, and there am I, skulking about, almost blending in with the shadows, as I'm a shadow elf. And you can you see one guard get up and be like, "Oh, I got to go to the bathroom," right? And so gets up, walks off to go to a tree. They get to the tree, and pop up behind them, and then slice their throat with my serrated blade. Drop the. This is very Hitman, right? Hide the body in the bushes, and I go one by one, just moving as quick and as silent as the grave, one by one, killing each one of these. And then one of them's like, "Oh, looks like Clyde didn't come back. I should go check on Clyde." And then they go to check on Clyde, and I kill that person, one by one. I kill everybody. Gain 1 notoriety. Oh, nice. Let me add to my notoriety. Fun times. I'm into that. Cool. I now have a notoriety 7. Gain 4 gold, which I'm also into, bringing my gold up to 17, and gain 4 meal rations, which I absolutely do need to have. So let's add 4 meal rations 4 to my inventory. Okay, okay. I feel good about this. And then it looks like I think am I done? I think I'm done. And now, after having dispatched them and gaining all of my plunder, just killing all of them in a frenzy of sneaky, sneaky murder, I have completed the task for today. Uh, just like a villain. Thank you for joining me, everyone. That was very cool. How did you do it, by the way? And wonderful. If you like this, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And then other people will be able to see this in the algorithm. And thank you for joining me on this weekend. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. But thank you for joining me on this, The Souls of Saraku.